Hello, welcome to Life with Miss D. I just got back from St. Augustine, Florida. I was gone for about 4 days, so I wanted to give you a glimpse of my garden. A lot has changed in the 4 days since I've been here. Late yesterday when I got in, I watered everything, and thankfully it looks like everything survived me being gone. So here's my zinnia plant. It was looking so dead yesterday, but I had to water it, and I still don't have any blooms yet. I do see a bud right there. So some blooms are coming. This is a mix, but I don't see any flowers on it. I don't understand, but it's a garden mix. It's supposed to be a mixture of flowers. Of course, my begonias are going strong. I have a hibiscus. Let me take the dead ones off. Here's a hibiscus. It's still looking good. I see another bud coming. Another flower bloom coming. This is cosmos, but I don't see any blooms yet on this particular cosmo. That's a mom. That's from last year. These are going to be sunflowers. And I see some buds coming. So, and this is just moms. Let me turn over here, and we have my zinnias. My colorful mixed zinnias are blooming. I didn't have that many before I left, but I have orange and pink, light pink and dark pink. I have gold, so pretty, yellow. So my zinnias are doing well. My alyssum, as you can see, my alyssum has the little white flowers on it and blooming. I have more buds on my zinnia. Okay, my marigolds, they are coming. I don't have a bloom yet, but I do see a bud there. So, of course, like I said, there's a butterfly, look. My begonias are doing well. And I really should have did more marigolds, and I thought I did. I tried to do impatiens. They didn't come up. Some of my marigolds didn't do as well as I thought they would do. I should have had more marigolds planted. Let's go over here and see. My hibiscus has lots of buds coming, but no blooms yet. Can you see those buds? Those are going to be flowers on my hibiscus plant, and this plant has gotten so tall. This is my hibiscus. This is my rose bush, the climbing rose bush, but I don't see any roses, but it sure is climbing. So let's see how it climbs. And these are just my knockout roses. Okay, my tomatoes. As you can see, I have some cherry tomatoes on here. So I'll be having lots of tomatoes soon. I might pick a few that are kind of red. And then there's a butterfly, I think. Is this a butterfly? This is my okra. And look at that huge okra. Now, you know you can't eat okra when it's that big because it's tough. But there's my okra. I wasn't here to plant it, to harvest it and pluck it in time, but I have okra growing. Alright, and then I have tomatoes. These are supposed to be the bigger tomatoes, the beefsteak. So, they're coming. First I said, did I plant all cherry? I thought I planted beefsteak. But these are the beefsteak. They're going to be bigger size, as you can see. They're not red yet, but they're getting bigger. And this is going to be cantaloupe. I planted it kind of late, but that's going to be cantaloupe. And basically, these are some turnip greens from last year that just keep coming back. That squash basically died. This is zinnia. You can see the pink zinnia. And this is the bell pepper. And I do see a bell pepper at last. A little baby bell pepper. I want to see how big these bell peppers are going to get. I think this is a different variety of bell pepper that I planted. And then let's go over here to this raised bed area, and I see a watermelon. see a baby watermelon. It's coming. It was not that big when I left 4 days ago. It was really small. And here's some a bell pepper. And that's my tomato plant. I see some little buds, but I don't actually see any tomatoes yet. Let me look at it a little bit closer. It's like I said, I've been gone for the last 4 days. I do have a sprinkler system that comes on in the morning. And so that helped. And I think there was some rain while I was out of town. So that is my little raised bed. I just basically have tomatoes, bell peppers, and watermelon in that little small raised bed area. And then let's go over here and see the hibiscus. This is the hibiscus plant I got on clearance, and you see it's growing and looking well. I do see a, oops, well, it fell off. But I don't, oh, okay, here's one. There is a flower bud coming out, and then you can see some more buds that'll be coming out. And then this is a tomato plant, which I don't see any tomatoes yet that I can see. I see some yellow buds, but I don't really actually see a tomato on this one yet. Of course, it's my heuchera. These are some Asiatic lilies that have not flowered yet. That's a azalea back there. My hosta, it's pretty, got a lot of holes from insects. But my hydrangea, the one that was looking half dead, as you can see, it has bounced back. Got some flowers forming on it now. So I'm very excited about that. I had it in a container and it was looking bad. Had spider web all over it. The leaves had turned brown. And I cut all the leaves off, planted it in the ground, and just, it's doing much better here in this spot in the shade. This little shade area. I call this my little shade garden with my little frog. This is my little shade garden. Everything over here likes shade. And this is supposed to be a fern, this brown thing that a fern from last year. I planted it, and I guess it's just not coming back. I guess I need to pull that. I was hoping that I would get another fern. But that is a quick update of my backyard garden. Let me see if I can go to the front yard. I don't know if I showed you this cosmos. It has a bloom, but I didn't know these cosmos get this tall. I had no idea they get this tall, but it has blooms on it. But it's a tall cosmo. And I think I showed you this romaine lettuce here. This is a Cosmo too, not doing much. And then this is my fern, my big Boston fern. I don't know if I showed you that. I almost forgot about my cucumber plant, but I do not see any cucumbers yet. So I'm not sure. My cucumber plant, just not sure. I see leaves, but I don't see any cucumbers on that. Okay, let's see what's going on. My begonias from last year still going strong. Here is my planters. I cannot remember the name of this plant, but wow, it has gotten so big. That's my thriller plant, purple thriller plant. And then these are my dianthus. You also see some. This is the dianthus here. Oh, no, wait a minute. This is the dianthus. This is the vinca. And then this is the begonia that I got in here. And then as you can see on this side, my ivy is trying to spill over more. I think that's an English ivy. And then here's my bed. I have my begonias and vinca getting bigger. This one is not as big. I think a lot of water is hitting this one, so it's not getting as big as this one. That's my catmint. You don't see the purple like it had at first. That's my dianthus. And one of my dianthus that was right here in the middle, it died on me. I think when somebody put some bark down, they messed up my plant anyway. This is my sun patience. You can see they're spreading, getting bigger. So that's my dianthus. And, you know, these are just azaleas. They haven't bloomed. There's some Easter lilies that they're not in bloom anymore, dianthus, and some salvia over there, and some sun patience. And then up against this wall, these are my clearance lilies. Let's see, this is the tiny shadow Asiatic lily. And they haven't, I thought they might have bloomed while I was gone, but they haven't. So they're still waiting to bloom. Okay. My boxwood. Okay, over here we have the salvia, which is not really blooming like it was, and I may need to cut it, prune it a little bit to get it to bloom. There's my vinca, dianthus, my creeping phlox has spread a little bit more. No flowers on it, but it has spread. My yarrow is that pink color. Today is July the 11th. My knockout roses. So that's what we have while I've been gone. Let me see what's happening over on this other side. Begonias are going strong. The begonias are going strong. I got pink and red begonias going strong. The Dusty Miller. My mom, it was looking kind of dry when I came home yesterday evening after being out of town, and I had to water it good, and I need to water it some more. This is my rose, one of my bare root roses, and you see the rose is already gone off of it, but I do have another one coming soon. I have the Dusty Miller getting bigger and bigger, and then this down here is some alyssum. That's alyssum planted on the bottom of that. Okay, that's just a quick update on what has been happening in the garden since I've been out of town. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Please check out my video, Family Reunion, St. Augustine, Florida. It was a fun trip that we had. Thank you again. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if my voice sounds a little funny, I hope I'm not trying to catch a cold from, going out of town, being in the weather, rain, different temperatures. All right, thank you. Have a great day. Be blessed. Love you. Bye.